I think habits and making a daily effort is one of the most important things to succeeding in whatever you want to do. There's a lot of methods already detailed in other places. I'm going to go over my subjective methods that work personally for me. So first off, I try to study 4.5 hours a day. That's the goal. I give myself Saturday off. This gives me a day of exploration to do whatever I want, and it also stops me from going insane. I like to study in 90-minute chunks and then take a 15-minute break in between. This makes it so that I'm not browsing Facebook or getting distracted or letting my mind wander as I'm doing my work. It forces me, or kind of like pushes me towards really concentrating really hard in this 90 minutes and giving it my all. I'm really focused in this 90 minutes, and I think it's extremely productive. And it also makes doing your work more manageable. If you view it as one just like 5-hour chunk, then that might seem really daunting, and it might make you just like not want to work. So I think it's incredibly important for me that I do this in 90-minute chunks. You can also do it in like 60-minute chunks, or something else that might work for you. It depends on your ability to focus, and also the task you're doing. If it's harder, then you might want to decrease that time. I use this Forest app. I just set it for 90 minutes. It keeps track of my entire amount of hours that I've worked for that day. And also, if I try to access an app on my phone or something, or try to answer a text message, then my tree will die. And that, doesn't feel good. I don't want to kill a tree. It helps, but maybe a better way might just be to set your phone in airplane mode. I also use Stay Focused for my Chrome browser. Basically, I have like 1 minute where I can just browse sites like Facebook, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. I set whatever sites I want to block, and after that 1 minute is up for the day, then I can't look at those sites anymore. It forces me to not procrastinate as much and not get distracted as easily either. It's a pretty important part of my routine. I also put it on Mozilla Firefox as well. That way I can't just like bring up a new browser and start accessing my websites from there. At 8 p.m. I'm allowed to browse whatever websites I want, but before then, I have to stay focused. Another really kind of creative option I came up with that really forces me to keep on track is I do use stick.com. What stick.com is that people will set up goals, and they'll have like a weekly check-in time to say, like, update on their progress, and then you can have a referee monitor your progress, and if he sees that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then he'll say that you failed. Now, the unique thing about this site is that if you fail, then it will automatically donate a certain amount of money to a charity of your choice or a person of your choice. So I set that up, and I have it so that if I fail my weekly study routine, then I will donate $15 to a friend of mine. The friend is also my referee, and in order to keep track of whether I'm doing my work or not, he can go to twitch.com or twitch.tv, where I upload all of my study routines. So what I use is I use OBS, and I have a video cam as well, and so I have my screen shared and recorded as well as my face. That way they can see that I'm actually doing work. And they'll check that, and if I didn't do my work that day, or that week, then they'll fail me, and I'll have to pay them $15. Out of everything on this list, that might be the single thing that really forces me to do work. And it's a great nuclear option for any of you who are having a really hard time trying to get your routine going. Anyway, I think habits are one of the most important things you can have, and it really is like 80% or 60% of how well you do in your life and your endeavors. I mean, if you don't put time towards things, then you just won't accomplish anything. And daily effort is also so important because it's just so much more efficient than, doing like 1 hour every 5 days is so much better than like 5 hours in 1 day. And you just grow cognitively so much better, and it's just so much better. Anyway, that's it on habits. I'll see you guys next week.